I'm just gonna do that. And look. I have sheep. Look at them. Hello everybody, Defense here, and welcome to Felsburnn on Farming Simulator 19. I hope you're all doing fantastic today. I am doing good. We have a lot of money. We actually have a little bit less than we did when I finished it, but we did a live stream yesterday now, so that was Friday. Yesterday as of recording this, 4 days ago as of release? 2 days ago? 3 days ago? 3 days ago. Yeah, because this should be on Monday. But yeah, so we went out and we did contracts. I pretty much took every harvesting contract we could that wasn't cotton, wheat, potatoes, sugar beets, or corn or sunflowers. I don't remember if I said corn the first time, so I'm saying it again. And we've spent about 4 hours just harvesting everything on the map we could find. Not using my little guy. I actually did. I used him for 2 fields. We used my guy for, whoop, not what I meant to do. We used my guy to do field 8 and field 29. But we did field 14, 13, 12, 7, 8, 16. I feel I harvested one more, but I can't remember. And I fertilized 26, and that was everything we did during stream. And we made a boatload of money, and I am very happy. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to buy me some sheep. Oh, actually, you know what? The first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to return something that is leased because I found out I don't actually need it. Leased items. This guy right here. I don't actually need a flatbed trailer because I was doing some research for something else. So let's actually return this quickly. This vehicle has been returned. Weird. Sorry. I know everybody wants sheep. I know that's the big thing right now, but I found out when I was looking at trailers for another project that I'm hoping to buy everything for today, that if I go into here and I go like this, I have a flatbed trailer now. Yep. Flatbed trailer. But this is actually what we're going to be doing. I actually need to remove the top on this. Whilst we're over here, I might as well just take care of it. Do I want to do this for $0? Yes. Okay, I'm going to leave that alone now because we are going to buy some sheep. I could buy a lot of sheep, but I'm not going to. I think if I did my math right, I want to buy 20. I don't buy sheep here. I buy sheep here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5. There we go. $32,000. And yeah, so I know I talked about getting a trailer, but like if you look at it, the trailer's gonna cost me like nine times this. So I think the cheapest animal trailer is 18,000 if I'm remembering correctly. It's either 16 or 18. And I'd have to transport, so let's see, 9 times that. We have 20 sheep, a lot. More than I can fit in here. So I'm just gonna do that. And look. I have sheep. Look at them. I got little sheeps. I got the white sheep. I got a black sheep. I have a brown sheep. And then I have my black and white sheeps. So what I can do now, and we also did wait for this during the thing. It was actually pretty cool seeing the construction process on this. I've never seen it before. So I really enjoyed that. That was a little bit of an add-on. But what we're going to do now is we turn that on and it fills this up. And I think it automatically shuts off. I don't actually know. Let's wait and go. It does automatically shut off. Okay, that's going to be easy. Wow. Okay, if you guys can't tell, I'm in a really good mood. We have lots of money. I can finally do stuff that I've been wanting to do. Where was I just going? Oh yeah, I need to go over and grab this guy because I need to give him some A. We need this. We're going to disattach because obviously it auto disattached because I was doing some works. I'm going to go over here. Grab this guy right here. Queuing. Pick it up. Swing on over here. Actually, no, I need that because I can never remember how to access this. So, let's get in here. Whoop, don't want to clip that. R. and I want straw. And I want just one. I'll start with one. We'll probably need more than one. Oop, that's not what I wanted. I don't know why I said straw, because I want hay. So let's actually do 2. There we go. Boom. Now I've got to do the pokey thing. I'm going to try and keep them stacked whilst we're moving. I just can't whip around real hard, and I should be fine. Nope, I can't bring it in any tighter. Okay. So we are going to end up changing up a few things over here, and I think that's... yeah, that's really what we're going to end up doing. I have a few plans. Oh, come on. No, 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 no. I did it. I knew it was going to happen. I stopped paying attention because my brain just went, nah, we'll be fine. Again, this really isn't made for this. So, the fact that it happens isn't really a problem. But I really should get a bale spike. I'll probably get a bale spike soon. I just haven't really needed to use any of it, so I haven't really wasted my time. Get off. There we go. Let's see how much we... oh, actually, I need to go into here. Into here. And now I have a sheep pasture and a chicken coop. So we're going to have to put in one more bale. Okay, so my guess of 2 was right. We have water. We have cleanliness. We have no productivity yet. But that should change once these guys have a little bit of time to acclimatize. If that's the correct term. Yeah, acclimatize to their new surroundings. So, I think that's really everything we did during the stream, by the way, too, guys. It was actually really fun. We had a lot of chit-chat. We had a lot of people stop in. The Friday streams are usually pretty full, which I really enjoy. And it's because I stream a bit late for most of the people that watch my streams, to be honest. A lot of you guys are from the UK. I was actually looking at it on YouTube because you can check that kind of stuff. And I noticed that 54% of you are from the US, just like myself. But I do have a large viewership worldwide. So all the rest of it is obviously worldwide. And it's pretty cool, to be honest, to be able to see that. Alright, so it's just under. So it looks like I can fit 10K. So once it gets a little bit lower, we'll be able to put that in. But yeah, everything's going pretty good here. And actually, what I'm going to do quickly, let's... I'm actually just going to get somebody harvesting this. I already did the little bit right there. Come on, buddy. Start driving. Takes a while to get going. We'll let that guy do that. Because I want to get a lot of work done here. We're going to swing over to the store and pick up another new item today. And before we do that, I have 2 things to do. One of them I'm kind of sad of. Actually, I don't know if I can actually put it here. I'm going to say I can. So this one I'm kind of sad about. Because I do like having these buildings, but one of them is kind of not really useful for its size. It only gives me $16 an hour, which is honestly not a lot. If I had a bunch of them, fine, but I don't. I grabbed it because I'm like, oh, this will be cool, and I think it it costs me more to have it than I think I make. So we are going to sell that. And that is actually going to pretty much, that's going to overpay for the tool we're going to end up buying. But I need to add one of these. And actually, you know what? That little guy is that. And what's this little guy? 15. Cost me 20 a day. This cost me 10 a day. So I'm actually going to grab this. And can I put... oh, I can put it wicked close. For whatever reason in my test world, I couldn't. I was trying to make it look nice and have it up close against these, but it just looked pretty bad. And I actually want to take a look, because as I said, because of that, I didn't really look into a lot of other options. So if I get this one, the small double, oh, that's too big. Oh, why can't you be just like slightly shorter? So let's actually check out the medium. You know, let's start small, because I have a small field. It's not going to cost me much to sell this. I don't really mind it. And we're going to put her... let's leave a little bit of space. Actually, because I'm going to want to drive there. Boom. I now have a silage bunker. I like it. It's going to be cool. These are pretty nice. It's very simple. It cost me 38 bucks to redo the land. That's kind of a bummer. Oh, speaking of redoing the land, we're going to have to spend a lot of money on redoing the land today, as you can probably tell. It raised it up a lot on the front, and we'll finally be able to, we'll hopefully be able to fix up right here, which we couldn't do because of the house, the bee house being here. So let's actually hop into that quickly. We'll balance off a little bit of the land, start landscaping. A little bit much. F1 so I can see what I'm doing. Raise, lower, smooth. There we go. And then can I do the same over here, or is it going to tell me? Yeah, much better. All right, we're going to get a nice slope here. I think that's going to look nice. And that'll help a lot over here, because I want to turn all of this into a grass field. Oh, good. I did remember to do that. I couldn't remember if I did or not. Oop. That is not what I meant to do. So let's waste more money fixing that, because I done did mess up. It happens, though. I'm not too worried about it. As you can see, we have lots, and we could always spend another good evening chit-chatting together whilst I fix it. Alright, so we'll have to get the plow back through here, but yeah, we're going to keep the front end here. Was it C? Nope, C changes it. X. There we go. It's usually either C or X. And I want to do tab, tab, tab. Actually, let me see as well. Tab, tab. I'm just going to paint in some of the regular grass here. And I want to add in a gravel track straight up here. So let's get back to the gravel. I'm just going to do all the way to the road. I'm just going to come straight back here. Over to here. And then over to here. And I don't mind it being a little messy like that. I think it looks a little bit better. And then I need to do this, and then we need to shrink it down. How do I shrink it down? Change radius. Whoop, nope. Need to get some grass right there. I'll put a little bit along the edges just to kind of clean it up. Well, I say clean it up, kind of mess it up, make it look a little bit overgrown. Because it's not going to be perfect, and I am honestly perfectly fine with that. I think that looks much better. I may end up doing one, changing all this over, and maybe running one down the side. But for now, I think it's good. And same thing, I may end up running a gravel track along here. But I think having the grass there will do perfectly fine. So I think that's all the selling and buying of buildings and the cleaning up of the grounds. We may end up smoothing this out a little bit more in the future, but for now we're going to leave. Oh yeah, we actually have to smooth that out. Okay, much better. Yeah, much cleaner, much cleaner. So yeah, we'll be able to drive straight on up here. It's going to look fantastic. This is where we give the food. Right here is where we pick up the pallets. There is where we drop off, pick up, or buy new sheep. Oh, it's going to be good. I'll have to fix this because it's another area I kind of messed up. But I'm going to do that off camera because I'm not going to worry too much about it. But what we have to do now is... we have to get our trailer. I honestly thought that guy had filled that all up fine. But I'm not too worried about it. I think he'd probably be able to finish it without. And we're actually going to sell all of it. That should be oats. Yeah. And I do have to get some wheat and or barley in the ground to feed the chickens, because we are almost out of food for them. I did top them off off camera just before we started this morning, but it should be fine for a little bit. But if I don't get it in the ground now, I'm gonna end up forgetting about it. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna finish this emptying over here. I may start him on over there. I don't really, you know what, we'll leave it. We're gonna get a couple other jobs done today. So what I need to do is I am going to park here, hop in. I should have just done it myself. Boom. B. Oh yeah, he could have done the rest of this field. He's only at 88%. Let's get down here though. But yeah, this is gonna be a good amount of straw bales. I'm gonna sell them straight away. All the what we have in there, I think, will be fine. And then, you know what? We'll put these ones in and we'll just sell the whole other field. I think that'll work better because it'll still top us off enough. I know I don't really need them right now, but as I said, I am hoping to get cows in the future, and it would be very nice to have some straw bales usable to start getting manure. Because I do want to do, there's a couple of placeables that I want to play around with. One of them being greenhouses, which require manure for our, you know, stuff like that. Or they have like orchards. You can get like apple orchards, orange, stuff like that, and actually have like orchards or individual trees depending on how you want to do it. And I think that would be really fun to have, but you really need a lot of it costs you a lot in manure. So I think I won't have that stuff going until we get some cows going. Whoops, I actually meant to empty this. Until we get some cows going, which we're gonna end up doing. But yeah, as I said, let me get this cleaned up, and then we'll be set up to do the next bit, which is actually going to involve that corn and this pit. So I'll talk to you guys in just a moment. Okay, I got all that taken care of, guys. I did just dump it in the silo. We'll end up selling it all later because I really want to get into this, because I don't know how long it's going to take, because the item I'm working with is rather small. And I'm really worried it's going to take a really long time. So I'm going to give this a go. The reason I am not doing it with a forage harvester, which once I start doing this you'll understand why I'd want a forage harvester, is pretty much just because I can't afford one. And that is literally it. So if we hop in here and we take a look at forage harvesters, the cheapest forage harvester costs 305,000. And on top of that, you have to get a header. So what I'm going to do instead... Oh, is this one just attached to the front of a... No. Yes? No? I probably should have tested that one. They all look like they attach like that, but what I ended up getting are a couple of mods. And I played around with all of them. The Pottinger one would be nice, but it cost 40,000, and I don't really want to buy it right now. So I'm actually going to go with the Vicon MH90S Twin over this one. Even though this one's cheaper, this one's a bit better. So I'm going to go with that one. This one has better requirements, so I could run it on the smaller tractor, but I'm going to do it on this one. And what this does is it does the same thing as a forage harvester, just smaller. So I'm going to buy this guy, and it actually makes chaff. For those who don't know, it makes chaff. Now let's GQ, because I have to get this guy. And I had been trying to think of a good way to do silage, and I was like, I'll probably end up just grinding up, you know, doing the grass and just dumping it in a pit. And I went, and I was watching, I'm drawing a blank on the YouTube channel right now. But there are a couple of farmers that I watch, and one of the guys had not the Vicon. I think he had something similar to the other one there. The it looked almost exactly like this fair, and he didn't say what it was. I can't remember what model it was either when I was looking at it. But I saw him. He does his whole field. Takes him like 11 days to do his fields, but he does it with one of these. Whoop, hold on, I'm not lining this up right. And I saw it and I went, wow, that must take forever. And then I went, I wonder if these are in Farming Simulator. And I looked it up. They weren't in the game, but people have created mods for them. And the way this works is we go, I'll show you what it looks like right now before we get over towards the field. So you go X, you go V, and you go O. We're going to go V to lower it. Once that's out, is it not going to let me lower it? Oop, it is because I'm not on it. I'm on that. There we go. And now I should be able to do that. And that lowers it. And what it does is you drive along, and right in these spots right here, you catch your corn here and here. And it grinds it all up, throws it up into this tube, and shoots it into your trailer. And that's pretty much what happens. And I was really glad because when I first tried out this trailer with it, it didn't work. And that was because I had the cover on it. So if you guys do want to give this a try, you can't use the cover. So again, it's available in the mods page on the in-game. So it's on the in-game mods page. So you'll be able to just hop on there and check it out. But I am going to hop on in here, and I want to actually show you guys what this is going to look like working wise. So let's I probably should have gone around so I don't have to make such a tight cut here. Come on. Let's line it up, and we're going to go V, and we're going to go B, and we're going to turn her on, and we're going to just start her up. And if you see, it just starts dumping it right in the trailer. And it's not a lot, but I'm very happy with it. We're going to be able to get a good amount out of this. Actually, we're actually doing a lot better than I thought. I may actually fill this trailer. This is fully fertilized, 0 weeds. This is pretty much one of the best corn harvests I could have had. And I am going to turn it all into chaff because silage is worth more than corn, I think. Honestly, I just wanted to do something different. So, let me hop in. I'm going to throw on some music for you guys, and I'm going to give this a try. Guys, I did not expect it to go this well. The driving's a bit tough, I'll be honest, just because it sits so close to the tractor, but look at that. We've already got, let me hop out, I can take a look. 24,079 liters of chaff in our bit there. I might actually have to get a second one, and I definitely should have gotten a bigger one. We'll probably end up putting a wider one next to it. Definitely going to happen, and we're going to have to go through and compact it down, which is going to take a bit, but I think we'll still be able to do it. Let's do G. We need to do X. Then we've got to go V once it's open, and then we can go B. But yeah, I am actually just going to finish this up. It's going to take me a while to get it done because, as I said, it's not very big, so it's fine. But I think once we start using it, it's going to get us a lot of money, even though, because you got to think it only cost me 7,000 for this, 7,500, and then 7,083 or something like that for the bunker, and that really isn't a lot when you think about how much it cost to get the full-size forage harvesters. So I'm not too worried about it. We'll be able to get a lot of work done, and it's going to make us a lot of money in the end. I am going to have to find a way to get it off the ground and into a trailer at some point, but for now, I think it'll just be fine. That'll be something we'll worry about later. Let's just grab one of those. And yeah, so as I said, let me just scoot on in here. I'm going to get a lot of this done, try and get the whole thing done. I won't time it. I'm just going to get it done, because if I time it, I'm going to be looking at that thing going, wow. And yeah, so let me finish this up. We'll get it all in the pit and maybe buy a second pit, and I'll see you guys when we get back. Well, that did actually take a good bit of time. I hadn't meant to time it, but I forgot to stop recording. So yeah, it took me about an hour and 15 minutes to get the rest of that done, which is everything that's in here. And then everything has been compacted. So if you look on the left, you'll see fill level and compacting. So I went through and compacted it all down to 100%. I was going to look at how much is in here, and I forgot to do that beforehand. But this one here has 50,000 liters, which is fantastic. This one obviously has less, but I think this one has like 30. It was either 29. It was somewhere between 29 and like 32. So let's get, we'll blanket our silo, is what it's called there. There is some spillage. We'll clean that up after we take all of the stuff out of here. Actually, I think I can clean it up now without messing up anything. I don't actually know, but let's play around with it. But yeah, so I did quick math. Based on our current price of silage, that is about 16,500, which pays for a bunker, bunker plus. So that's good. I did also buy a couple of things, one of them being this new bucket, and I'm probably going to return it and see if I can find something better. There are some great telehandler buckets. We'll probably end up looking at some of those in the future, but I cannot afford a telehandler right now, so we're going to have to wait on that, sadly. Why can I not pick this up? There we go. Yeah, I don't understand what's going on with the bucket. It seems to be weird. Because it'll start filling and then it'll just immediately start emptying. You know, I'm not going to waste my time with it. We'll play around with that later. We're going to leave this guy here. But yeah, the other thing I bought is right over here. And this was just to help compact it faster. So this guy right over here. I might have shown some of it in one of the time lapses, but I can't remember. But yeah, that's it there. It's not too expensive, so I bought that. As I said, I bought the bucket, but it doesn't seem to work. So I'm probably going to get rid of it. Our sheep have started producing wool, and one of the upsides, so if you come over here and look at this basket, it don't tell you nothing. You know, if you stand on it, don't do nothing. But if you come over here and you look at this, it tells you how much is in it. So if you look at that right there, so we have 4% of our total package in here. So there's 41.5 liters. So obviously we can use that to base our price off for other stuff. But yeah, it doesn't tell me anything on the eggs or anything like that, which is kind of a bummer. It'd be nice if it did, but this is fantastic. I'm pumped for that. So we'll be able to play around with that and figure out how much money we're making. The sheep are doing good. The only thing is they have like ridiculously high reproduction times. So we'll probably end up buying more sheep as we go. But everybody's doing good. They're going to need more. So they've already eaten 200 hay per se. And yeah, they do actually make a mess real fast, especially compared to the chickens. So I'll have to keep an eye on that. But this stuff here is fermenting. And with how fast it's fermenting, it might be done by the end of next episode. So I am going to have to get a hold of something to start moving it. I'm thinking of buying a forage wagon, which is used normally to pick up the grass off the ground, so you can do stuff like this. But we don't currently have one, and they are not cheap. Let's see, it's in a loading wagon. But yeah, so actually, well, they'd be called loading wagons. So these guys here, they drag along, and this here just flips it all up into the trailer. But the cheapest is 46. So I may check out, I may look at a couple of mods, see if I can get some smaller ones. I don't really mind having a smaller one because, well, it's not really that big. But yeah, as I said, we're looking at about 80,000 liters of silage, which is roughly 26,000. So that's not bad for one field. You know, and it was a small field. So what I'm thinking we'll do is we'll just keep doing silage all the time. Next cut will be hay, and then after that we'll probably start doing all of our cuts as silage, because we just need the hay to feed these sheep, which will be good. And I think we'll probably end up doing that next episode. I think next episode we're going to get this harvested. I'm going to plant this one as corn so that we can have even more chaff ready for silage. And this one here will probably end up being planted either barley or wheat, and probably the same up here. I don't know. And then at the same time, we do have to do some baling. So there are a lot of tasks that are going to start piling up, and I really don't mind it, to be honest. I like having multiple options of what I can and can't do on the farm now, and I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys are too. I'm hoping to get into more placeables, kind of like these here. We do have a couple already, and I'm going to look at some more. Yeah, so I had talked about the orchards before. Those, and then there's also individual trees. So obviously the orchards are probably better. Yeah, they're double the money. We also have, do we have it? Yep, we have onion greenhouse, a lettuce greenhouse, a tomato greenhouse, another tomato greenhouse. Actually, you know what we're going to do right now? I keep saying we're going to place this guy, and I always forget. Where do we want to put him? I want to put it somewhere that's going to be nice. Because I was thinking right here. But we actually use this now. Let's do it. We're going to place him right here. Alright, I think we'll do just like that. We're gonna have to go check this out. I want to go check it out. I've been meaning to place that forever, but like we have, I don't want to say disposable income, but we do have a lot of income now, like a lot of money, and we have items sitting to sell. Like actually, I just forgot, we have like half a trailer of oats just sitting in the silo over there on top of the oats we're gonna be harvesting next episode. But yeah, this one's running a bit long, so I want to come over and check out my new taco stand. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? We have chicken fajitas, ground beef, pork steak, sorry, beef fajitas, veggie rice and avocado, veggie bean and cheese. Then we have tortillas, which are soft flour or soft corn or crispy corn. Then we have the options of lettuce and tomato or cilantro and onion, or all four for an extra 29 cents. That's actually not a bad price for extra toppings. A large classic take on San Francisco's mission-style burrito on a 12-inch flour tortilla with beans, rice, lettuce, tomato, onion, cilantro, cheese, and choice of meat. We also have the classic burrito bowl, which is my personal favorite, honestly, because it's a little hard to eat big burritos on the go, but if you eat them with a bowl, it's a little bit easier. You just lose the tortilla, which is kind of a bummer. And then we have the beef fajita burritos with guacamole or with sour cream. I'm pretty happy with that. This is Tacos by Taco Farmer, and he sells tacos. Can I buy a taco? No. What? He's closed? Oh. Well, maybe we'll have to swing by another day and see if he's open and buy us some tacos. But with that, guys, I want to thank you for stopping in. I hope you did enjoy, and hope you have a nice night, day, morning, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. This has been Defense. I hope to see you again soon. Peace.